Hey everybody, what is going on? This is Clyde and I have pressing issues, where I come to you from my dry cleaners and talk about comics and other stuff that interests me. So today is the second part of my video series where I do the top 50 books that are in my personal collection. They're in there for a variety of reasons. It could be most valuable, could be sentimental reasons, could be I like the cover, or just whatever I, I put in. There's not any particular order. This is going to be 40 through 31, and I'm just going to start listing them off. And if you take a second and please like my video, comment on anything that is of interest to you, and if you are interested, please subscribe. I don't put a lot of content out there, but I do think I have interesting videos, stuff that's about, I send a few big submissions back to CGC, and I try to do a pre-submission video that kind of estimates what I think the grade's going to be, and post-mortem after the books come back to see how accurate that is. So I think it's pretty helpful, and it helps train me and hopefully you guys to get a better idea of what to expect when coming back from CGC. So let's get started, and let's go from, these are going to be books 40 through 31. So let's just start off with number 40. Again, these are no particular order. I'm way too lazy to do that. This is Marvel Secret Wars issue number 8. This is the first appearance of the symbiote costume, which then turns on to become Venom. So very key book. Came out in mid 80s. I don't remember exactly, but pretty cool book. Moving on to Amazing Spider-Man 252. This here is, again, this is the first appearance of the black costume in continuity of the Spider-Man title. So it's a kind of a big story. It's kind of a tie between a couple other issues. I think this one, another book I'm about to show you, and Spectacular Spider-Man, I think 190 is a tie for those. I'm sorry, 90. But okay, so this is a Marvel team up, Spider-Man and Daredevil. This is 141. Again, this is tied with Amazing Spider-Man as the first appearance of the black costume. And then on to some of my slabs. This is Amazing Spider-Man 238. It's a 9.2. It's the first appearance of Hobgoblin. It's a pretty cool book because it's hard to get in a high grade because it came with tattoos that were in the book, and a lot of times the kids took the tattoos out. I don't know who's surprised that the kids actually read the books and take stuff out they're supposed to take out, but it's really hard to get it intact. And unfortunately, I had this book for a long time and I didn't realize the tattoos were still in there. I thought that they were gone, but they were in the back of the book, so they were there the whole time. So got lucky there. Moving on to, this is the big boy, one of the big boys in my collection. This is Amazing Spider-Man 300. It's 9.0. It's the first full appearance of Venom. So this is a highly sought after book, and very happy to have it. And I think I took pretty good care of it over the last 30 years. Moving on to Amazing Spider-Man 316. This is the first cover appearance of Venom. He's also on the cover of 315, but it's like in a little word bubble that's like this big. So I don't think anybody really counts that. It's more of a cover of Hydra Man. So this is a pretty cool book to have, and it's a 9.6. So again, these are all books that I bought back in the 90s, either right when they came out or soon thereafter. So I've had these for over 30 years. And this is Amazing Spider-Man 361 is the first appearance of full appearance of Carnage. Again, he had a cameo, I think, in 360, but this is the main one. It's the cover appearance and first full appearance. And I'm covering up with my finger, but there is a bend right here in the corner. I'm trying to get that. Okay, you can see it right there. I think I caught a corner when I put it into a bag, and I was just reckless back then. And I bought this off the rack, so this is again something I've had for almost 30 years. So it cost me a good grade, but it's nice to have. And then moving on to Miles Morales. This is Ultimate Fallout 4, the second print. This is a 9.6, and again, this is the second print where you can tell because you can see Miles's face. In the original first print, his whole head is in shadow, and the top of his head is cut off, so you can't make out who it is. This is a pretty cool to have, so I'm happy that I was able to get it. And I really like Miles. He was not, when I was reading initially, he wasn't a character. I really got into him after Into the Spider-Verse, so I think it was a really cool story. Then moving on to the next one, this is Ultimate Spider-Man #1. This is the first ongoing title with Spider-Man, the second appearance of Miles. And to be honest with you, a way better story than Ultimate Fallout 4. But, you know, Ultimate Fallout 4 was a kind of a collection of a bunch of different stories. So this one really developed more of the character of Miles, and is a really cool book to have. So I'm happy for that. And for number 31 is Amazing Spider-Man #4. This is the first appearance of Silk. Cindy Moon is the character. She also got bitten by the same spider that Peter Parker was bitten by, and she got superpowers. And I have two copies of this, and I'm very happy to have both of them. Both of them are 9.8, so really cool to have. It's good spec because Silk is rumored to be upcoming in either a TV show or a movie. And good storyline. She's got a current ongoing series, which is kind of fun, lighthearted. So, but this is 31 through 40, and thank you for watching. And I will be back shortly with the rest of my series. Please take a second and like and subscribe, and TTFN. All right, and so I forgot to mention my T-shirt for the day. This is a Bacon Fantasy T-shirt mashup. It's a combination of Amazing Fantasy 15, which is Spider-Man's first appearance, and Spider-Pig from the Simpsons movie. So again, I like the little mashed potato type stories, and I hope you guys enjoy my silly T-shirts. Thanks.